Why did Germany host an NFL game?
We are Lisa and Greg, an American couple living abroad in Spain. If you're curious about the crazy, funny, and surprising differences between the US and Europe, you came to the right place. Today's video is brought to you by Nauf. Everybody knows Nauf. Lisa will include a link in the description so you can go and show him some love. I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Yeah. So this was a recommendation in the Google Sheet. Just thought it would be interesting for our sports guy, Greg, to just find out why this even happened. I'm curious, like, why this happened.
Yeah.
Like, they hosted it.
I knew that, but I didn't know why. I mean, so we'll find out, though.
Yeah, we're going to find out right now.
All right, so before we get started here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. That way you can be a part of the family. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
This past weekend, the National Football League, the NFL, the largest sports league in the United States, played a game in
Hold on, I'm going to see when it was.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, okay.
Yeah.
Munich, Germany.
Oh, wow. And they're all wearing NFL gear. Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady.
On the surface, you might think that this video is just about a sport, American football. But it's not. It's about so much more than that. It's the combination of history, war, trauma, rebuilding, occupation, friendship, and the blending of cultures. This is the real reason why Germany hosted an NFL game. So you might have seen on social media the 70,000 fans at Allianz Arena in Munich singing hand in hand John Denver's Country Roads.
First and 10.
At the first ever NFL game.
Oh,
That's interesting,
that is interesting.
because that's an American song.
Right. Country song?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it wasn't 70,000 Americans there.
No. Mm-mm.
So there had to be some Germans there.
And I wonder if there's been any other after this. And why did, so it's interesting, why'd they memorize that song?
Yeah.
Wait, so Tom Brady is quarterback of what?
He's retired now, but he was a quarterback of the New England Patriots for years. But in this game, it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that he was a quarterback of.
Oh, okay.
But I did see some New England Patriots jerseys in the stands.
Oh.
But they're probably, because they like Tom Brady.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Game in Germany. I was lucky enough to be there in the stadium and to experience that firsthand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the Buccaneers are playing.
It was one of the coolest moments I've ever been.
And Tom Brady was a Buccaneer at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he had on the red jersey.
Yeah.
So that's the Buccaneers.
And when did he become a Patriot? Is that what you said?
He's been the Patriots forever. That's where he won all his championships with.
Oh.
And at the end of his career, he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh.
Yeah.
At the end of his career. Okay.
Yeah. Like the last, I want to say 2 years.
Oh.
I believe they won the championship. I don't know. I'm not a huge football fan like baseball and basketball, but I know enough.
Okay.
And I get
full.
goosebumps.
The crowd was,
Now,
the stadium
just
was
thinking-
full.
Oh, yeah. He
One
said
of the coolest
70,000
moments
people.
I've ever been a part of. And I get goosebumps now just thinking about it. But how the hell did this happen? Why did the NFL decide to play a game in Germany? And why was it so popular?
So this is super interesting because from my perspective of not knowing the inside story, it's just that they're trying to become like an international game and build popularity and kind of like what it's similar to what the NBA did. And now they have all these international players.
Oh.
So I don't know. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to let him tell us.
Okay.
But
The NFL started its international game series in 2007 with one game in London, England.
London, England, Wembley Stadium.
It was incredibly popular, and they recreated it each year until 2012, where they then started to play multiple games in London. England seemed like the obvious choice to have the first NFL international game. I mean, there's a lot of cultural similarities between the UK and the USA, and we do share a language, so it just made sense. Now, the London Games have been very popular, and they still play multiple games there a year today.
Oh.
In 2016, the NFL expanded internationally again to Mexico. Now, Mexico is obviously the USA's southern neighbor, and especially in the southern USA, there's tons of crossover in culture and families, leading to American football to be pretty popular in Mexico. So it also was a pretty obvious choice for an international game. But now, 2022, the NFL wants to expand to another country internationally, and the obvious choice is Germany. A country that does not share a border with the USA or a language, and in fact has been at war with the USA 2 times in the last century or so.
Yeah, but they have a huge presence there because of the military base.
True.
So maybe that's a part of it. I don't know.
I know there's a lot of, like, we did a video about Walmart. I know Walmart probably tried to get into other countries, but I know it tried in Germany at some point and failed miserably.
Crash and burn.
I wonder if the NFL crashed and burned.
Nah, I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
But this was the obvious spot for the next international NFL game to be held, and I'll explain why. But first, I want to give you a little glimpse of what it was like in Munich the day of the game. Laura and I took the U-Bahn to Marienplatz, the famous area of Munich, and it was flooded with NFL fans.
It's crazy. So many football jerseys, so much NFL gear, and I'm hearing so many Americans too.
Of course, there was a ton of Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Seattle Seahawks gear, but there were jerseys for every team, and it was a great combination of Germans and Americans who flew over for the game. After bopping around Marienplatz for a bit to feel the vibe, we decided it was time to head to the stadium. However, a lot of other people had the same idea at the same time, and the U-Bahn was packed, leading it to break down.
So the train just stopped working. Everybody had to get off, and that's pretty chaotic. We got to find out a different way to get to the stadium.
So we had to get off. Luckily, Laura and I found a few electric scooters right outside of the station, and we scooted to the arena. Now, let's back up again to the history of why this day is even possible. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, the heir to the throne of the Austria-Hungary Empire, was assassinated in Sarajevo. This led to a chain of events that resulted in the Great War, also known as World War I. This horrible, bloody conflict lasted 4 years and ended in 1918 with Germany signing the Treaty of Versailles, which essentially blamed Germany for starting the war and imposed crippling sanctions across the country. These sanctions and reparations eventually led to a horrible economic situation in the country, including hyperinflation. This in turn led to great resentment in Germany for the powers who forced the Treaty of Versailles upon the nation and inadvertently contributed to the rise of the Nazi Party. People were pissed off, and the Nazis then came to power. So we all know what happened from here.
Right.
Sounds like a current day United States.
Yikes. Oy.
Yeah, it does.
I know, it's true. It's true.
People were pissed off, and so they brought in a very controversial figure right now.
Pissed off, and the Nazis then came to power. So we all know what happened from here. Adolf Hitler came to power, and in 1939 he started World War II with the invasion of Poland. The Second World War lasted for 6 years and included some of the greatest atrocities mankind has ever committed. After Germany's defeat in the war, the country was officially occupied by the Allied powers. It was broken up into 4 sectors: the Soviet sector, the British sector, the French sector, and the American sector. So there was a bunch of American military bases established in Germany. Now there's less today, but there was tons throughout the 60s, 70s, and 80s. These bases, especially the larger ones, are basically just tiny American cities.
What?
I didn't realize it was so much to the on the west side, the lower west. I see. Yeah, they're still. Oh, for some reason I thought they were all lower right.
You thought they were in the South?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they were in the South.
Well, this is how it used to be in 1987.
Well, today the same.
Oh, yeah.
They're still over there.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, this is cool. I've never seen this and didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. That's why we have this channel. It's like educational. Yeah.
These bases, especially the larger ones, are basically just tiny American cities within Germany. They have American stores, restaurants, schools, and sports. And of course, on the bases, they played America's most popular sport, football. Now, it's probably a little bit different from
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that helmet that I just saw was a unicorn helmet. Remember his video where he had a unicorn helmet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wondered, did he play for them?
They played America's most popular sport, football.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, that's right. He was a professional football player,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
What
Now, it's
team
probably
was
a little-
that?
It's probably some German team, although I thought I remember somebody in the comments saying it was like Washington State or something.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Bit different from base to base, but for example, the Unicorns, the team that I play for in the German Football League, was founded in 1983 thanks to a German-American friendship club.
So we still had an American base here at that time with about 800 American soldiers. And there was a German-American friendship club that we approached and said, can you help us finding some people who have played before, we can coach maybe.
Oh, wow.
And that was very important early on.
There is a small American military base right outside of Schwäbisch Hall, the Dahlen Barracks, and these people interacted with the local Germans, formed this friendship club, exchanged cultures, taught each other different things, and the Americans taught the Germans about football.
Oh,
and this is
wow.
more or less how it happened with all the different bases across the country, and the sport got popular enough in 1979 that the German Football League was formed. Eventually, there was a league called NFL Europe, which included teams from Spain, the UK.
I remember that.
Oh, you
And
do?
that looked like Brett Favre
Eventually,
right
there was a
there.
league called NFL Europe, which included teams from
Him?
Yeah. Who I didn't know he played in here.
You think that's him?
Oh, yeah.
Spain,
But the way he throws, his number was 4. That looks like him.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure that's him.
the UK, the Netherlands, and
Well,
Germany.
go back, baby, because you keep missing. It's played in Spain.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
9 that the German Football League was formed. Eventually, there was a league called NFL Europe, which included teams from Spain, the UK, the Netherlands, and Germany. The league eventually folded, but not due to lack of popularity of the German teams. The Hamburg Sea Devils and the Frankfurt Galaxy polled 30 to 40,000 people at each game.
Wow.
The sport continued to grow in popularity the last 40 years, and today, according to a recent survey, it is the second most popular sport in Germany behind soccer.
What the?
Oh,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was some other, I don't know what, not American football.
Well, I would have no idea what it would be.
I thought it was maybe some sport that I've never heard of.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
We never heard of it. So
I know, making up something. I don't know, like golf. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
That's interesting.
GFL is still around, and there's even a new league, the European League of Football, which capitalizes on the popularity, and around 500,000 Germans watch the NFL on TV every Sunday on ProSieben. So the NFL has taken note of this trend, and that is why we are here in Munich today. And apparently, 3 million people tried to get tickets on the website when they first opened it and crashed the site. That's
Oh
how
my
much
God.
demand there was. Do not doubt the German fans. We eventually made our way onto the grounds around the beautiful Allianz Arena. It was packed and full of energy.
beeindruckend aus.
Pretty cool.
And to all the international
Well, I don't blame
I
them
was
for
really
wanting to go see it. It's just a unique experience
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
plus it's like if you develop a love for American football, then it's like this.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity
Right.
that they're actually coming here to play. We
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because their teams are probably obviously not on the same level. So it'd be like if you're watching in the terms of football, now that I have my channel and I learned this, but anyway, if you're watching like a level 4, 5, or 6, football team, which is not as good as like a 1 or 2, and all of a sudden you had a level 1 champion team coming, then you want to go watch them.
Right. And you have big names, American football names.
Right.
Brady and all this people. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
especially Brady,
Wow.
too. Yeah.
Impressed when we were waiting in line to get into this stadium. It was absurdly packed, a scene that would cause pushing and shoving and tension and aggression and a lot of other circumstances. But all of the football fans were so friendly to each other.
Oh.
The huge crowd smoothly moved in through the gates.
Oh,
We got into
nice.
the stadium and waited in line for some beers and some merch. The atmosphere was electric. Famous German artist Crow performed the pre-game show.
Cool.
You know who that is?
No, but I just think it's awesome that it's
That's like
German,
a German
singer and not some American singer come up there and
Right.
take over.
That's true.
Combination of an American sport and a German artist was so cool.
That
One
is
of the
cool.
coolest moments for me was when they presented the American flag and the German flag on the field before
Aw.
the game
Oh, wow.
and sang each country's national anthem.
We know that song.
Yeah, but
That's
this sounds
cool.
like a better version.
Yeah. For those who don't know, we did react to the German national anthem.
Yeah.
Both of these countries are my home, and it was so cool
Aw.
to see this display of friendship. The game kicked off, and it was loud.
Of course, Europe.
It was a great back-and-forth NFL game with high-level talent, and the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. Which brings us to the beautiful moment of everyone singing Country Roads in the stadium. Arms around each other, belting out the classic song, which is a staple in the German beer tents. Even the announcers on TV.
Huh? A staple in the German beer tents.
What?
Really?
We are learning so much about Germany right now.
Heck?
Out the classic song, which is a staple in the German beer tents. Even the announcers on TV were shocked at the moment.
Yes, this is Munich singing John Denver as one. This is awesome. This is literally happening. Listen to this.
Oh, wow.
So the game concluded.
I don't
with the
think I
greatest
even know the words to that
no,
song.
No. I mean, I know that little part.
Yeah,
But
that's probably about it.
Yeah.
quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, winning, and he had some good words to say about the German fans afterward.
Yeah, that was one of the great football experiences I've ever had. So at the end of the game, with them singing Country Road, that was pretty epic.
So, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, which led to World War I, which led to Germany's defeat in the Treaty of Versailles, which eventually led to the rise of the Nazi Party in World War II, which led to Germany's defeat again and it being occupied by the United States, which led to decades of interaction between American military personnel and German locals, forming friendships, exchanging culture, and learning football, which led to the growth of the game and its popularity to eventually become large enough for the NFL to want to have a game played in Germany.
Wow.
And that is the reason why Germany hosted an NFL game. And I am certain that they will host more in the future. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Wow, man.
I really appreciate
That
it.
was
Hope you have
great.
a lovely day, and I will see you next time.
Whoa, that was loud. What a great summary.
That was awesome.
And I feel like sometimes we do these videos and some things are repeat of other ones, or there's they blend a little bit together. This is completely brand new.
Yeah.
I feel like this is totally brand new.
Yeah. Well,
and interesting, and we had no idea.
But it's great. It's great. I mean, because we're learning about the relationship between the U.S. and Europe. So that's what this channel is about.
It all makes sense.
It makes sense. All right, let's see what the people got to say here. So I am from Austria, and I can honestly say we are world champions in starting world wars and then blaming Germany for it. Wow.
Okay. And blaming Germany.
That's funny
poor
because you're
Germany.
thinking like, oh, this is going to be so good. And, such a heartfelt moment. And then he throws that in there. Wow. He or she. I just said he. Oh, Julian?
Julian. Yeah.
Okay, so after the game, I checked Twitter, and the fans singing Sweet Caroline as well as Country Roads went pretty viral.
Oh.
All the Americans seemed to be pretty impressed. I think we presented ourselves very well. I believe with such a high response, we will also see the Chiefs and the Patriots in Munich next year. I don't know if they did. I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember who played overseas.
Oh, but did they come back after this first one in 20?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That'd be something.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you guys
out.
could tell us if they came back.
Yeah. As a German who was not even a bit interested in football, this is so wholesome. Let the good people unite.
Yeah, I think that was cool about it too.
Yeah, I think that was
That
awesome.
nobody got angry. Everybody was just like arm in arm.
Yeah, I think that was great.
Just like music is a connector, sports can be a connector. Sports can also be
Yeah.
I guess you can have rivalries.
You can have rivalries, but when it comes down to like the sport itself, it's definitely a connector. Like in football,
Yeah.
they have this huge rivalry, but then when the Diogo Jota died about a week ago. They all came together.
That's true. It didn't matter.
So it didn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
That's great. Thank you for that recommendation. We do have a Patreon, in case you don't know. We have a free option and a paid option. And both of those include a Discord link. And we are constantly trying to improve that and add more content over there so you can come over and check it out. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be great. And as always, thanks for stopping by. And we will see you on the next video.
Bye.
Peace.